What's up, folks? The Sportsbook Killer, UFC Vegas 110. We got the men's middleweight division. Donte Johnson going up against Sedriques Dumas. Donte Johnson, this guy, he looks like a world beater right now. He's 6-0. He fights in a lot of lower tiered fighting programs. He knocking dudes out cold, though. He can fight out of either stance. He has good boxing. He does. I'll say he has KO power in both hands, but he's knocking out guys that probably never be anywhere near elite or even mediocre fighters. He scored a first round knockout on Dana White's Contender Series. He has a 100% knockout rate, no question. Like I say, he's 6-0, all 6 knockouts. He has pretty good takedown defense from what I've seen so far. And all his fights, like I say, they end in the first round. Sedriques Dumas, he boxes out of the orthodox stance. He has a nice left jab. He has good boxing. Good takedowns. He has an okay ground game. He has some decent wrestling, too. Some real decent wrestling. All right, here's the deal. Donte Johnson is minus 355. That's where I have a problem. If he was a slight favorite, it wouldn't be a big deal. He's been knocking out guys, but the guys he's been knocking out, you ain't gonna never hear them dudes. You know, they some off-brand guy, local fighters, basically. He's been knocking guys out cold. Great. But he has some holes in his game. Now, whether he can knock out Sedriques Dumas, I don't know. The problem with Sedriques Dumas, his fight IQ. I don't like betting on him because of his fight IQ. He reminds me of another Kevin Holland. But this guy can wrestle. And we don't know what Donte Johnson is going to look like when he's forced to wrestle for 1 round, 1.5 rounds, or whatever. I don't know what his cardio is going to look like. I'm not going to say we, I'm going to say I. I don't know what his cardio is going to look like. But we've all been duped before by these big game punchers that come to the UFC and then they run out of gas. So I'm going to stay off this one because I can't bet on Sedriques Dumas because I just don't like his fight IQ. Donte Johnson could go in there, get a knockout. He could knock out Dumas. He could. If you want to bet on that, like I said, it's minus 355. Help yourself. Dumas could go in there, and Dumas can box too now. But Dumas could go in there, wrestle this guy for the whole first round, find out this guy has no gas in the second round, and get a submission or just dominate him on the ground for 3 rounds. So I'm not going to touch this one. Good luck in your selection. I'm not even going to take an over-under in this one. I'm not going to mess with this one. But if I was going to bet, I would take a chance with the underdog and go with the plus 280 and take Sedriques Dumas, sprinkle a little something on it, see what happens. Good luck this weekend, folks.